Why does it never show my fucking? Let's see here. There we go. Hey, we got it quick this time.
I like the fit, man. Let's see a whole fit check. Let's see.
So we got my Dickies shirt.
Nice.
We got a Nike hat.
Dude, what the hell?
Same old glasses. This necklace is actually quite old. This is shadow quartz right here.
Nice.
I got my watch on. I decided, build the persona. Oh, I got a ring on. Actually, a pretty dope ring. Fun fact, an old coworker of mine, he was a millionaire, just kind of like work to work, keep himself busy, sold his business for like 4 or 5 million. Then the equipment on top of that for like 6 million. It was like landscaping. He was walking. I was like, bro, I like that ring. He took it off. He was like, here, have it. I was not gonna turn down a free ring. It's kind of nice. It's like tungsten or some shit.
Too close.
Yeah, fucking.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Are you talking?
Oh. I was.
it cut out. I didn't hear.
Where the fuck? Oh, I need to go to fucking side swipe. There's JMad.
My internet connection. What the fuck?
What's up, JMad? Why you got that look on your face? Beer?
It's just funny. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, let's start this off.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, wait. The Dilphin Bros.
Is the Dilphin Bros podcast.
Coffee tonight. I gotta work tomorrow. What about I'm having coffee at 9 o'clock at night?
I first want to let everybody know we're ending Dilphin Bros.
Yeah. Shit sucked.
So that's the end of this episode. Let's just end the recording.
So
yeah, that's why I put on the fresh fit.
Yeah.
Just go out with a bang.
Yeah, you should have worn black, like a funeral for the Dilphin Bros podcast.
Nope.
Black doesn't make most
I wear this to funerals too.
You would wear that outfit to a funeral.
I mean,
he's gonna wear that to your funeral, dude.
He's just looking all cool and shit. Like,
no, he's gonna be like 60 wearing that same thing, and he's gonna be like, I told him I would, He's like, gotta look fly.
Just
Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother.
Hell yeah, dude.
He goes to funerals and like sweats basically.
Yep.
He wears suits every other time, but at a funeral he wears sweats.
That is a great show.
I don't remember. Right, I've seen it all the way through, like probably close to like 8 times.
I'm only like 2, maybe 3.
I'm more an Office guy myself.
Dude, I love the fucking Office too. I refused to watch it for so long because I'm such a diehard How I Met Your Mother fan, but I watched it and it's good. I understand the hype.
The Office, I've literally watched that like 9 or 10 times, all the way through.
Like 3 or 4.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
How about Parks and Recs? You guys ever seen Parks and Rec?
Yes.
I do.
Never really got into it.
I've seen that once through, and I would put it up there in the like, not quite The Office, but like that upper echelon,
3, I watched that one all the way through.
Damn.
I'm currently watching Harry Potter. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I woke up this morning wanting to watch Harry Potter, but I can't find the first one. I only have like
HBO Max.
And
you have HBO Max?
It's the only streaming service I don't have.
It's all on there. All of them.
I looked it up. I know it's on there. This morning I was like, fuck, I only have Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban.
Bro, I think I have the first Harry Potter. I could probably just loan it to you.
Right, just send it in the mail. You have 2 days, by the way, JMad. Is your 5.3 ounce fucking Uncrustable in the mail yet?
I don't think
delivery.
I don't think I'm getting that $20. I think, I will admit I have not tried it all, and that's.
You did get a response though.
I got a response, and they said, "Sorry, we only sell to businesses." And so I was telling Jason that my best chance, because I think they sell them at schools.
Brand Dilphin Bros, boom, business.
Nah. But I probably wasn't going to spend. And plus, even if I had ordered it, it wouldn't have come in time. So I would have spent like $100 on like 80 Uncrustables. And you'd be like, sorry, bro.
Basically his best bet. his best bet is to find a 12-year-old and ask them, hey, can you go buy an Uncrustable just to prove a bet, you know? But you see Jacob talking to a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
I would have respected more if he got 2 normal-sized Uncrustables and like duct taped them together.
Oh,
and just wrote 5.3 on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it says 5.3, you know.
God damn
it. Shout out. The Mac Miller Divine Feminine album came out today 5 years ago. R.I.P. my guy. I actually have girlfriend's a huge Mac head. I've got a little coaster. Him and Ariana back in the day. And then we got a nice little pin. I just wanted to give a shout out to my guy. Mac was hella cool.
If we're doing shout outs, you know, I mean, it's not an RIP, but Breaking Bad, man. I was watching the like hour reunion last night at Comic-Con from like 2 years ago, and Breaking Bad, bro. So I'm gonna take my time to shout them out. Great show.
I mean, I would say those separately. You know, you don't want to piss off the Mac heads, but no, Breaking Bad was a whole ass era. Like that was a time everybody was talking about Breaking Bad at a certain point.
See, I only watched them like 6 months ago.
What's crazy?
Isaac
Renteria from high school would not stop talking about Breaking Bad. Like absolutely.
Damn.
He would like jerk off to the damn show. Like obsessed.
Well,
that was me with The Walking Dead, Rick.
Oh my God.
Never been a
Walking
big
Dead,
Walking
dude.
fan show. Like
I was
fan.
a huge fan. Dude, they're coming out with a trilogy of movies. I don't want to throw any spoilers out on this, but they're coming out with a trilogy called is it The Return of Rick Grimes? And that shit is gonna be whoo! I used to watch The Talking Dead every Sunday after. I dedicated like every Sunday 2 hours strictly to that. I was big into it. But yeah, no, I can understand if you didn't watch it. You're like, bro, shut the fuck up about it.
So fucking annoying. I hate people that watch it.
Hey, Jason.
Well, that's
it's your turn,
Jason.
It's your turn. What do you want to shout out that has passed away or is a long time gone now? What do you want to shout out?
Let me think.
This is improv, guys. We did not. Other than Nick, maybe with Mac Miller. This is all improv.
I mean, shout out to my mom. I'm like 1,500 miles away. I love you.
That's a sweetheart move.
That was super lame.
Like, dude, see what so we're all like 24, right?
Yeah.
I haven't, like, knock on wood, lost like anyone close to me. You know? Or like the only person who's
in
like,
dog years.
I'm old. The only person like what's crazy is the one death that actually was like, holy shit, was Kobe. Like out of nowhere. That's the only one that I was like, oh shit. I mean, I talked to Jacob like when Jared passed. I was like, God damn, like, that's crazy. But like Kobe was like, fuck. You know?
Jared. I've got one of his sweaters in my closet back there.
You better frame it.
Yeah, it's a good point. It was funny because they had stuff laid out at his memorial service, and the first thing I saw was like, bro, that's got Jared written all over it. Grabbed it, went to show his mom, and he was like, bro, I had actually been looking for it. Like, that was one of the main things. And I was like, obviously, I was like, this is yours, no doubt. Went and grabbed something else that was very Jared-esque. I've still been meaning to go thrift shopping because that was his shit. He would just find the gems. Anyways, you haven't lost. Kobe was your main loss. I remember at work that whole day I was looking at my phone just like, because, you know, TMZ came out with it, but it hadn't been confirmed. It wasn't confirmed that his daughter was on it, all of that stuff. Where were you on the day?
I was working.
I was at IHOP with Matt. We were like,
one down.
Oh my God. That tower's going up. This is
I'm not playing that game tonight. Like I said, I gotta work. I was working, and I think Jacob was probably one of the first people I talked to. I think I was just like, bro, like it was fucking like, God damn, like death is real.
Yeah,
and that's crazy. You've never really lost anybody like like in the family. Wow.
Like I have like my dad's parents are still around. My mom's parents are still around. Like all my siblings. It's crazy. I've lost like great grandparents, but like nothing that's like I was close to them or like nothing.
Dude, fuck this guy. Okay.
Hey, it's this way
He
for me.
needs to-
You gotta go. No, you gotta go to the right, the other way.
On my
Yeah.
recording, you're over here. Okay.
Yeah, well, fuck you. It's on the other side.
This is
No,
J-Mad.
fuck this
This
guy.
is Jason.
You know.
Yeah, dude. Count your lucky stars, my guy.
I mean,
I had like
I
a
watched
5-year
Pets.
period, and
One
I
has
rewatched
died.
that.
That like
I rewatched that the last episode. One thing I realized, I was like, I interrupt people way too much. Second thing I realized was
Small penis.
like, you know how I called out, like, you guys were talking about morbid stuff. J-Mad said something about like an ant with AIDS or whatever the fuck it was. But I realized, you know, after you saying you haven't really lost any, like, you know, besides pets, I'm like, fuck, my last 5 years or so has been super fucked. But you know, you live and learn.
yeah,
There's always
it's like,
Look at
perspective.
you, still a happy guy with the nice fit on. You know, living life. You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
drinking Coors.
dude, whenever I'm with Nick, I think of the darkest jokes.
oh, dude, no. Okay, so
Been
Jacob
some
and I were
dark
talking.
times.
I just
No,
thought
no,
of
Nick.
another bad one.
Okay, Jacob and I were talking, and I said, you know what's kind of like fucked up is like you can't commit a crime with Nick because Nick might just fucking have a seizure.
Oh, that's
And then you're
so
fucked.
funny.
No, I wouldn't have it till afterward. Just like when I hit plat in Rocket League. Finish that match. Me and Jacob high five. Not fucking J-Mad, Jacob Ringer.
Yeah,
High
Ringer.
five. And then I just looked at him like, I guess I just fucking seized out, dog. I woke up and I was just like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, you had a fucking seizure. I was like, oh, that explains the blood on my shirt.
Jesus
So
I got the
Christ.
blood out. I got the blood out.
we'll be counting the
Gee.
cash from like the bank getaway where I'll count. We did it. Put him on his side, get a pillow back there.
I mean, at least you got the cash. Yeah. It'll pay for my medical bills.
Hey, dude, we could use one of the cash bags like to protect your head. We'll put one.
Mhm.
How many minutes in are we right now, J-Man? Because I got to pound these if I'm going to make a tower.
Like
we're-
13.
Yeah, 10 to 12-ish.
I got to finish this by 20. Hopefully get 6 beers in with the whole episode.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, we're not going 2 hours.
We're going
You
like
better hurry
1
up.
hour.
No, 1 hour. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
If
So
you're
he's
going
trying to
10
get
minutes.
One every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This one, you know, I did open a little early, but I drank the majority on the show, and I had a shot already.
Well, you better hurry up.
We called this a
Right.
show. That
Yeah.
kinda,
Yeah.
I gotta
Okay.
adjust my pants with that. That one kind of turned me
Dude,
on.
I prepped for this. I literally
Okay.
prepped the back room in our house
Dude,
for Kira to go back there for an hour because I was like, I can't have you in here distracting me and whatnot.
I will
I was like, I'm
totally
sorry.
say, when you showed up, like that's why I was so like quiet. I've just been staring at your like cameras like way clearer than both of ours. I think it's because it's your phone, but like it just looks
No,
so.
I
Whatever you got.
Kira has a vanity mirror, and
Nice.
Just
she
looks
brought
like-
it up. She brought it up after last episode. She's like, you need to get better lighting. She's like, you can do it in here. Or she was like, you can take the vanity mirror back there. And I was like, nah, that'd be too much work. Like, you know, moving it back and forth. And then she agreed to let me just use it while we do the podcast. So here I am with substantially improved lighting.
Yeah, like me and Jason both have ring lights, but we don't set them up anymore. Now with your ass like making us feel bad, we might have to use them.
I'm taking this shit seriously, bro. I set up for like a cool minute before. I've got a cooler over here of beers. When I heard about the 1 hour thing, I was like, I get it. You know, you're filling up your YouTube a lot. You have to take those breaks, otherwise they're just like,
Yeah.
man, J-Mad posted the 10th fucking video today. I'm not gonna fucking watch all of these.
Yeah, dude, I've got some TikTok like YouTube shorts hella popping off lately. Like
Attaboy.
I'm starting to learn like the sort of tricks of the trade, and
Learning the algorithm and shit.
I'm feeling good. Yeah. So pretty much all I do is like I find really controversial shit on TikTok. And then I just like I take that like 5 seconds that they give you for the stitch. I add my like, whoa, she needs coffee today. Or like my stupid response, like, yes, honey, that'll be fine. And then I just post it on YouTube Shorts. And because people on YouTube like get so upset, they see that first 5 seconds of the person and they're like, "Argh!"
Yeah, that's how you
And
get
they
blown
hate-
up.
They hate the person that they see at the start. So I just need controversial people. And then I'm just
And
at the end like, Woohoo! Subscribe, like.
And then once you get all those views on TikTok, you can transfer it to other platforms like Dilphin Bros will start getting more attention. And YouTube is honestly what I've heard where you make the most money. But
that's why, like,
yeah,
you look hella good, Jason. I need to get my fucking light.
look at him. He's over there like,
Crazy.
I am Doofus Mcdooface, and I look like shit.
yeah, where the fuck's your ring light, bro? I heard second episode. I was like, you know what? I went through the entire last episode, analyzed that shit and whatnot, and I was like, show. I'm bringing it back twice as hard.
Dude, Jason has been talking you up so much. Like he personally called me. What was it yesterday? Just
I don't know if I believe that or not.
Swear, bro. Like
we have the call. So basically, I called Jacob, and he was talking to Matt at the time. So I was kind of like, hey, I want to talk to you about this. And then once Matt left, I was like, hey man, like, I think Nick's a pretty good addition because
I appreciate it.
I'm like, one thing is like, Jacob and I are really busy, right? Whether Jacob's filming or doing games for his gaming thing, I'm working like a ridiculous amount. I said the one thing that Nick provides is like his aspect of everything, but then the effort that he puts in to like analyzing the content and getting the clips and doing all this stuff and basically like you add a whole extra element that like Jacob and I just can't provide because time restrictions, and you have that. I feel like you have that like the big picture like kind of thing in your head.
I gotta get a computer hard as fuck because I can only do so much off my phone. Luckily, I'm able to get those 60-second to 2-minute clips. But as far as like, I don't have the memory to put on my phone, like like that 6 to 10 minute debate we had over an audiobook or something like that.
Well, of course you don't have the memory for it.
Right. Yep. That's right. I caught Kira today on not remembering something I did. I felt pretty good about it. Okay, segue between our business talk. I'm going to throw out question number 1. Let me yug this beer real quick.
Chug, 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 chug.
You're fine.
What do you got, water?
It's hot. Huh?
Water?
Coffee.
Who the hell drinks coffee this late?
It's 9:21 and I have to go to sleep in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, so those don't.
One thing
already crooked.
I will fall asleep with this. That it doesn't like do anything.
I guess I've been there, but sorry to take up your time, Nick. You were doing the beer thing.
No, you're fine, dude. I watched last episode. I interrupted you so many times. You're fucking.
Dude, this is what Jacob and I do, though. Jacob and I, we switch convos all the time.
Okay, all I'm gonna say, the weird thing with you drinking coffee, Jason, and still going to bed. That was how I used to do with Red Bulls. Like I could drink a Red Bull and it would have no change. Like I purely just drank it. Just for the taste. Like I just enjoyed the like nasty
honestly,
taste.
It's because I'm really thirsty. I don't know why. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll have coffee.
Hella thirsty.
Yeah. Ladies or gentlemen,
No, hold on.
Mostly gentlemen.
We'll stick with the honeys.
One of the big things I took away from last episode, one, somehow I didn't pick up. I think there were 2 mentions of Jason having a 7.5-inch cock. Wow.
7. Just whoa.
I think, I don't know. If it's in the 7s, it might as well be 7.5. I don't give a fuck. The girl's not going to whip out a measuring tape like you would, Jacob. But
we'll see. I need to get a ruler. We'll see.
The second one, I didn't even realize I was so faded at the time that when my phone died and I got off, I figured the episode just ended. No, I watched the live stream. It went for like another 20, 30 minutes. I was like, oh shit, I missed out on some stuff. But I also didn't realize, I thought you guys were competing heavily with me in the holding breath contest. And then I realized I was like, oh shit. I was like, I blew him out of the water. But that's where you would hold your breath.
Good job. I will say.
You were distracted.
Yeah, like I was telling Jason, man, this is really weird. I was telling Jason, like a couple of years ago, we had a jack off competition. Okay. Me, Matt, Jason, we're all together. We paused the TV. I want to say it was like
wait until later
on a grandma.
When no one's listening?
No, this is a great time. We
great content.
paused it on
That'll
the
be a
grandma.
clip right there.
We
How
paused.
far in are we right now?
18 minutes maybe.
No, probably about 20. I think we started like barely after 9.
All right.
I don't know. So we pause the TV. This is what we do. Sometimes it'd be even darker, but we don't have to go there. We pause the TV on like a grandma, and we just started going all out in the same room. Just started.
A grandma?
Singing. It was like an older woman. Yeah, a grandma on the TV.
Like as like a joke, like
as a joke.
Wait, were you guys in the same room?
Yes, we were all in the living room.
Jason, and who?
Matt and me. Me and Matt were going for it. We are going hard. Jason, I want to say,
I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah, he might have tried like early, but it didn't seem like he was really focused.
She was so funny.
I was getting really close, right? And then out of nowhere, Jason starts singing like Lil Wayne, like "Lick a Lollipop." One of Lil Wayne's, like one of his chorus lines. I can't tell if it was "Lick a Lollipop" or if it's a different one. And it just like totally just, I flopped. I could not stay hard.
It was funny
because he just totally zoned me out.
Good word choice. Literally flopped.
Exactly. So connecting that all the way back to the holding our breath competition, I could have probably got 2 minutes if Jason and fucking Ringer weren't commentating, because that shit was making me laugh like so hard. So
yeah,
but you still would have won.
I was just completely zoned into my holding my breath. I had to prove it because I've talked up me being able to hold my breath long. Jake said I train. I never train. It's just literally whenever I'm going into like, yo, I can hold my breath this long, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to do it hella hard.
Yeah.
I've just heard celebs talk about how it's such a mental thing to where I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to be mentally tough. And then I do it and I'm like, fuck yeah. All right. Question time.
Yes.
Question time. All right. Here's what I came up with. I tried to come up with a bunch, but I wasn't drunk enough apparently the other night to do it. My question was, there's some wiggle room in this question, to be fair. So, your celeb crush of all time, you can have sex with her. I initially started with for 24 hours, but I changed it to 24 hours worth. So assume you bust like within 20 minutes, which, let's be real, to celeb, you could probably bust in fucking 5. You get 24 hours worth. But
so that's a whole year.
You can't have sex for the rest of your life. Would you do it? Your all-time celeb crush, 24 hours worth. It doesn't get restricted to 1 day. You can savor it over a month's worth. No,
because like if she wouldn't enjoy it like I would, so it's like
no. She's completely into it. It's
no.
mutual.
That doesn't matter. It's like the way
it's mutual. It's mutual.
So I would be her celebrity crush, like her number one celebrity, like that sort of thing.
It would be max. It'd be max intimacy.
I don't know, Scarlett Johansson. She could fuck.
Yeah,
Is that your?
I might have 3 years worth on that.
But hear me out.
You got to savor it.
How does this affect potential like marriages? Like
you can't have sex. You just said that.
I think sex is the only. Yeah, I think you can marry.
No, I know, but like
there's nothing said about.
Can I get like handies or oral?
No.
I feel like it's called oral and hand sex, so I say no.
Yeah, I would say
you can't.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I don't care how number one she is. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
J-Mad, what's your answer?
2 minutes.
Because the one exception is maybe if I could marry that celebrity.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's purely during sex time. Okay, here's my alteration I made because I realized that's a big commitment.
I got it.
Okay.
Basically, Scarlett Johansson. Okay. If I do it in 2 minutes. That's your
number one? Like, undoubtedly number one, Scarlett Johansson?
Probably.
She's
a good number one. She's got nudes out there, too, so you don't even have to fantasize too much.
They're ancient. They're ancient.
Anyways, okay.
I don't know how I know that.
With Scarlett Johansson, if I lasted 2 minutes, which would probably be pretty good, that's 720 times. that I could have sex with her.
Did you do the math on your phone, or you
Yes.
just did that? Oh, yeah.
No, my phone.
I was like,
On my
if you
phone.
did that by head, I'm like,
Okay. No, okay. 720 times. That's basically, almost twice a day for 2 years.
I mean, but you could
Or
prolong
1 year,
that
twice a
way
day,
further.
or once, for.
I would,
2
if it were me, I'd do it like once a week, maybe. You want to savor that shit,
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like, that's what it like equates to.
And like,
right?
I'm gonna throw it in there. It would like over time, you would last longer. Like, let's just be honest. Like,
of course.
you're gonna last long. Like at first, yeah, you might be 30 seconds. Cut it. Time.
I don't even think I'd even get there. I think before I'm in there, I'd be, oh my God.
Zip.
Barney Stinson quote relative to this. You know what's hotter than the hottest chick ever that you just slept with? Her twin,
grandma.
who you haven't seen naked.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
You ain't wrong.
You know who's hotter than the hottest chick ever that you slept with? Her twin sister, who you haven't seen naked. It's the strange. It's the not knowing.
Yeah.
It's
That's why,
here's
like,
my
I think I'd have to say no.
Same.
here's my alteration. Instead of life, 25 years. So right now you're 24. You get 24 hours spread out over however long until you're 49. You cannot sleep or get a handy or anything from another woman. And you still get to have in your books. You can brag about this. I've slept with X person, 24 hours worth.
Actually, I don't know, because
makes it tougher.
I'm not
you
one
get married
to
at 50 and be.
I'm not one to just like go sleep around though. Like, not at all. So having the same person would probably be kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, knowing how gay I am, I wouldn't take that because, like, after
you wanted to have a 1 month anniversary with that one chick to bang, right? That makes sense.
Exactly. So after having sex with this person for at least 5, 10, if you haven't spread it out across the entire 24 or 25-year period, you're gonna have feelings for Scarlett Johansson, Mila Kunis, whoever you pick. I'm gonna be heartbroken at that point.
I'd like to think
life, I'm always gonna be thinking about. I'm gonna be fucking some 55-year-old thinking about fucking Mila Kunis.
Because Scarlett Johansson, 25 years, she's gonna be older if you make it last that long.
You're thinking with your heads here. Well, no, I think it's in the prime, in the fine print, like in their prime. But still, you guys are saying,
Yeah. And if
You're
we're
making
prime,
great
it'll be
points.
the worst once it ends, because like you're not going to be a 49-year or 50-year-old getting that 25-year-old girl unless you're rich because of Dilphin Bros podcast. See you guys in 20 years.
What's better than a 10? 2 8s makes a 16.
Whoa, no. 4 3s.
Oh. Well,
Wait,
Hey,
I mean,
12.
the math is still there.
That's
Yeah,
only
of
12.
course.
It's just
That's
takes
better than
like
a
a
10.
lot of showers.
But I like the 2 8s better than the 4 3. I'm taking the 2 8s.
But how many 8s are you going to get in your life? How many 3s are you going to get?
Well, that depends how good
I think a
my
decent
YouTube
amount.
career goes.
I think people don't realize if you throw your fucking fishing rod out there enough times, you never know when you're gonna catch that fucking fat bass, dude. Or catfish. I mean, I hear catfish isn't that great, but that big fish, so to speak. Maybe she doesn't have a 10 face, but she's got a 10 donk. I think you guys are both ass men. I think we covered this, maybe. Are you guys boob guys or ass guys?
It depends for me.
My milkshake bring all the boys.
What do you mean
to
it
yard.
depends?
Like,
That's interesting.
I don't know. Sometimes I want boobs. Sometimes I want some butt. Like, it
Well,
really
obviously-
depends. Like, I don't know.
But the
Just
best
depends.
set of boobs you've ever seen versus the best booty you've ever seen, which would you choose?
Well,
And
A girl with
like,
the best booty ever, whatever rack, best boobs ever, whatever booty.
like timeout. Are we talking about what we've experienced? Because if it's what I've
No.
experienced,
In
it's
general.
booty.
In general.
But what I've seen, I'm taking boobies over butt.
now
No, it's in general. if you're checking out a chick, like, are you more intrigued in somebody having a nicer rack? Like, if they have a nice rack and a nice booty, what are you checking out the most?
Okay, butt on my girl, boobs on someone else's. I'm not gonna lie.
But
Weird.
on my girl, boobs.
Like, cause I'll look at my
That's
chick's butt
insulting
more.
to the girls you've been with.
I've only been with one.
I,
She had a fat
I was
ass.
trying.
Ask Jacob. He knows.
That's an interesting segue.
This is a toughie.
It is like I couldn't have like a chick with like nice boobs and like a flat ass.
I'm an ass man all day, and I think the reason why I'm not a very big fake person. Like, I'm not big on like implants and shit like that. You can grow your ass naturally. You can't do that for your boobs.
Yeah. You can gain weight.
But it's not the same because, like,
no, of course not. But
yeah,
you
not
could.
the same.
Technically, you could.
You can gain a bubble butt.
Yeah.
You can't gain like perky boobs.
I think Nick has sold me because, like, when I'm thinking right now, and it's just because like the most recent place I've seen like really hot girls is at the gym. So
at a gym, what do you look at most?
It's butt. It really is.
Well, yeah, because that's the easiest thing to look at though, because most of them, you know.
Pro tip.
That's just what's in my head right now. No, not actually.
Best thing about wearing hats, if a girl's passing by, obviously no hat, like everybody sees your eyes. I can pull one of these and I'm seeing below waist level. You can't see my eyes.
Okay, wait, does your girlfriend listen to this?
Huh? Yeah, I don't care. She knows. I've told her.
Sunglasses.
It's a pro tip. I get super annoyed. I get super annoyed with, or not annoyed. It's just like, I mean, I guess I do get frustrated with chicks at the gym who wear the most provocative stuff and like also complain about getting looked at. I get you're comfy in it, but at the same time, if I wore a Speedo to the gym, I wouldn't be like, wow, quit looking at me. I'm like, bruh, like, you're going to look at my booty too. It's not even just the full frontal. You're going to be like, what the fuck? This dude's ass is hanging out. Like, I shouldn't have to get a neck kink to look all the way right because the chick in front of me is doing the fucking Stairmaster.
It's true.
It's a tough life out here being guys and like in fucking
especially like in the times parts. Like now, like 2021, like it's tough.
Right. Okay. Did one of you guys have another question?
How did you and Kira meet? I was curious because she's what, 2 or 3 years younger than us?
She is 2 to 3 years younger than me, depending on the month. So like in February, she'll be 2 years younger than me. By my birthday in May, it'll be 3, which is weird in retrospect. If I would have met her in high school, apparently we did cross paths at a party in high school, which is kind of weird. I was at her older sister's, not Kira's, but a person's older sister's party, and she was like friends with the younger sister. Crazy how the world works. If I would have met her then, I don't know if I could have done it. But luckily I met her when I was like, she was of legal age.
Okay.
But we met at Lowe's. Funny story. Everybody at Lowe's was talking about her. And me, I'm like, I'm kind of picky. So I was like, I was hands off. People were telling me about her because that was when I was going through my bar phase. You know, I was fucking getting around everywhere. Not physically. I don't have an incredibly high number. I was just trying to boost my confidence. I was getting numbers all day, every day, but I wasn't banging all these chicks. But I was like, if Curie, you know, if she's the type of girl to go around and fucking hit up all these dudes, I mean, that's not my type. 6 months went by. I hear about her possibly going. I hadn't heard anything bad in the store. I hear about her possibly going on a date with someone from the store, from my friend. And I'm like, fuck. And this guy is like a nice guy. He's not like a douchebag. I'm like, fuck, kind of like missed my chance here. So I like was passing by her one day. And at this point I had learned the game like a decent amount. Like I kind of know what I'm doing at this point. And I passed by her and I was like, heard something about you. And she's like, oh, wait, what? And I just walked away. Just left her hanging because, you know, now she's thinking about it. She's like, what the fuck did he hear about me? Now she's thinking about me for a little bit. Then after that, I ran into her later that day. She's like, oh my God, what did you hear about me? And I was like, I don't know. I just heard something about you. Didn't talk to her again. Third time, I was like, I heard you got a date coming up. And she's like, wait, what? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I don't know. I heard you got a date coming up. Didn't specify any further knowledge. Eventually, the fourth or fifth time, I was like, I heard you got a date with this person, blah, blah, blah. And then she kind of like, I was talking that person up. Because I was genuinely like, yo, go on a date with them. They seem nice. But my friends told me they were super straight edge. The guy, he was a sweetheart, but like didn't drink, hardly cuss, didn't smoke, any of that. Realistically, they didn't have a lot of commonalities.
You never drink.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck is this tower?
I drank last Saturday.
My friend put this here. All right. Jesus.
No, that's your grandpa, right?
But long
Too
story
soon.
short, I ended up I was at the checkout one day and I was wearing a backwoods t-shirt, which if you don't know what a backwood is, it's something you roll fucking weed in, fucking fat blunts. I was wearing a backwoods shirt and she's like, do you smoke? And I was like, I mean, since like 8th grade, yeah. But and then I ended up getting checked out and she's like, actually, I don't have a dealer right now. Kira says I tell this story wrong, but I mean, the gist of it is she said, I don't have a dealer right now, which she did apparently. She was just trying to get my contact info. She ends up helping another customer. I step to the side, I pull up my phone, pull up contacts, add new contact, put her number in. She finishes up with the customer. I just hand her my phone. Didn't say a word. She put her number in, didn't text her that night, came to the store the next day. She's like, I actually needed it last night. And I was like, haha. She came through that night. We talked for a little bit. She was in her ex's car. She was driving it. She wasn't with her ex though. And we didn't do anything that night. I literally was just
driving her ex's car. How the fuck does she have her ex's car?
They were still living together, but from what I've heard, he's
My God.
I would never be an asshole to him, but I have heard some unsettling things. I don't want to diss him. That's her. That's her business. But she definitely wasn't with him at the time. I think he thought she was fooling around with me, like while they were together, which is definitely not true at all. Like fucking hand to God. But then after that, we ended up, ever since the first night we spent together, we haven't spent a single night apart, which is kind of crazy. I'm like, I need to go camping with the boys or something.
Dude, no, like that's real. Like sometimes you just need like your time alone. Like my wife, my ex and I, like we fucking, like we went like 2 years without spending a night from apart. And I'm like, bro, you got to go on a trip with your family to LA. I'm like, you're not skipping out on this trip. I'm like, you're going. I need a weekend.
She's still fine with me spending time with the boys, but you're right. I mean, we're coming up on the 22nd of this month. Probably like a week away from now. Fucking gonna be 2 years. All right.
Yeah.
Any of you guys have a fucking okay? So that was Jason's question. J-Mad,
Who's your
you got a random question?
most hated person in the world? I stole it from your notes, Nick. Because I'm sure.
This guy named Robert.
Robert?
No, Robert.
Robert.
Yep.
Well, give us some details. Come on. You can't.
So basically, he molested my sister and I. So he's my most hated person.
Oh,
Jesus.
Shit got real quick. How old is Robert?
Fuck, old as fuck now. He's okay. So he's my stepdad's uncle, who like lived nearby, and like he had some like land, and so like we'd like my sister and I would like go over there and like, cause my family didn't know, and.
Was he babysitting or?
Pretty much.
That's real as fuck, dude. That's
pretty much
crazy.
like for like almost like 2 years he molested us.
Condolences only with oh my gosh.
And then when he went to prison, he only got like 2 years for molesting 2 kids for 2 years.
How old were you?
I think 8 to 10. I think somewhere
gosh.
around there. Because fucking like 5th grade. I hated myself. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't like shower. I didn't brush I did not take care of myself. I didn't fucking give a shit. School went all downhill. Like 3rd grade, I was like all in. I'm like reading all the time. I'm like doing like actually reading, not fucking audiobooks. And
I looked into it.
And then it just fucking went downhill. And ever since then, that's like why I think a lot of my memory, I blocked everything out.
I feel you.
So that's why I'm the way I am.
Hey, you turned out great. So fuck Richard or whatever the fuck
Robert, fuck that dude.
Robert, yeah, I even forgot
He's a
his
piece
name.
of
That's
shit.
how fucking inadequate that motherfucker is.
Now he's living the high life out in South Carolina. He was dating some rich girl.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he was last time. Like I saw anything about him or heard anything. Yeah, he was like, she had like some like big ass boat or like some like whatever.
I can find somebody in South Carolina.
You know, my mom was like straight up. My mom was gonna like go kill him. Like actually.
That's actually a decent segue. Very, very. I did not know you had been through that trauma. Fucking respect to you.
I have no problem. I have no problem talking about.
I'm the same way. I'm not bringing up any of like my last 5 years just because I'm like, for me, it might seem like a pity party. For you, like you're kind of silent as is. So like that was just like humbling almost.
Well, I mean, that's that Jacob asks who I hate most. It's that fucker. I have no other answer.
Right. My answer would probably be simple. The dude I got in a fight with like a few months ago. I'd kill the shit out of that motherfucker. I wouldn't.
Yeah, fuck
but
that
like,
guy.
If brass came to tax, like I'm like, bro. Which I mean is a super insignificant reason if it were to be brought to that extreme. But he's probably my most hated person. The people I would hate, I'm so forgetful that unless it's recent, like you're already kind of dead to me.
Yeah.
J-Mad?
I mean, I can't even compare to like, dude, after Jason, sort of like, I just forgot everything, like any answers I had. I'm just going to go with like, just a really I don't even know if I like hate anybody. Like, I wouldn't say there's anybody like, if I could like kill someone or like have somebody like die. I don't think that.
No, it was
level.
Most disliked person simplified.
But like one that I can easily think of, and this sounds so lame because your guys was much better.
I mean, mine was I got in a fight with a dude for hitting on my girl. It's not that big a deal.
That's true. I was pretty smart, in my opinion, like growing up. Like junior high,
you weren't dumb.
I was in like the honors classes. Like me and Nick both were like mathematically, we were both doing really good.
We were usually the only people in our grade in our math classes.
Exactly. And I was like in the honors and the AP in sophomore year. And we're getting ready to do our like schedule applications or whatever, what classes we want coming up for junior year. And in order to get AP English, you needed a signature from your teacher. And so
who was it?
Miss McKinney. You guys remember Miss McKinney?
No.
White.
Just a very hateable name.
Yeah, she was white, like white, blonde, and she let me have it. She like pulled up multiple readings. She was like, I'm first gonna let you know, Jacob, you don't have to have my signature to get into AP English. But
that bitch takes her job way too seriously.
I'm gonna strongly recommend that you don't do it. Let me just pull up some examples of your writing. She had like 3 of my like essays right in front of her and was like, see, these sentences, it's just, you don't have it, Jacob. I'm so, and I did not take it well.
He's like, and that's when my rap career started.
I genuinely attribute my retardedness, at least part of it, to her. I had like a 3.6 GPA. Damn, my stupid camera always gets fucked up. A 3.6 GPA, like all throughout junior high school, was super smart. Once that happened, high school ended for me, man. Like I went from like super smart.
I think it had just begun.
Like popularity wise, it had just begun.
I don't think Mad Dog would have been invented if that wouldn't have happened. I don't think he would be on this podcast.
Oh, of course not. Yeah, like sometimes you got to go through some stupid shit. And my grades, like all just AP Calculus, I barely even got a D. So I got credit for that. I actually didn't get credit for that and had to take AP Statistics senior year when most people didn't have to take a math senior year if they didn't want to.
You took AP Stats?
Because they made me. And I was like, guys, I'm fucking retarded. Do you not see?
Who was the stats teacher? Was it Miss Olko?
Yeah. No.
Miss Olko.
Miss Olsen. Olko.
Olsen, yeah. Olko was mine from Washington.
Yeah. But
I remember
just-
sleeping through stats every day and acing the test. And the teacher she loved me, but she was like, what the fuck? She was like, son of a bitch. I remember the person I sat next to all year, it was an early class. I would literally sleep. I fucking can't stay awake early. The person next to me one day didn't bring out her notebook like at the beginning of class, and the teacher got after her. She was like, yo, get your notebook out. And she pointed at me and she was like, Nick literally sleeps every day. And the teacher was like, well, that's Nick.
Oh, those are the worst.
No, Miss Olson,
Okay.
like I asked.
He lag out for you too, Jay.
I'm like, yeah, I just want to. I'm like, I want to double check. I'm like, that's it.
Repeat some of what you just said, Jason. You're lagging a touch.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out my internet.
Dude,
Oh,
it
I
good.
said like,
always
I asked her one question and she was like, you have a question? And I'm like, yeah, I just need to double check. I'm like, that's all.
I remember you bringing that up.
To be honest though, Miss Olson, I would probably smash. Just like, I don't know.
I saw her as kind of a motherly figure. So
Are we
that's
talking about
kinda odd.
the same teacher?
I think we are. She was definitely middle-aged.
She was
That's
like
fine.
40s
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
with brown hair,
Hey,
a little country-esque.
Why not?
she was a MILF for him. Don't judge.
Yeah. Like not like Miss Caldera. Miss Caldera, or who's the physics teacher? Physics?
Olko.
Olko, she could.
Bro, I genuinely can find a picture real quick of me and Miss Olson. Are you sure?
Shit, so slow.
Yes, he's sure. Olsen is not a common last name, to my knowledge, at least. All right, segue.
Yeah, it doesn't
We're
matter,
talking about
Jacob.
hating people, possibly killing them. Next, because I know we're on a time crunch here.
Yeah, this is pretty much like our last funny thing.
No,
What?
we have like
Maybe
30 minutes.
So
I thought we had
going
like 20
hour
minutes
20?
or so.
Jesus.
What? How much time have we logged?
We're at like
Almost an hour. We're at like 50
What?
minutes. 50, yeah.
All right. So you guys both were not down for the 24-hour sex sesh. Would you kill someone to sleep with your favorite celeb, risk included?
No. Oh my God, Jason.
Obviously, you don't want to say yes out the gate, but I can't answer this because I'm in a relationship. But if I were,
No, well, hold on. She should be fine. Like, it's not like it's like innocent. It's not like I'm, like I want to smash like this chick I know personally or like whatever. It's like a celeb, it's like
you could pick your target too. So Richard or Robert or whatever the fuck, Obviously, I wouldn't say yes if
I don't think so.
Is about to show up missing, and
I
then
don't
you
think
sleep
so.
with Scarlett Johansson out of the blue. I would say no.
I don't think I could. Just because
Yeah.
like it's one of those things. Like, why would I kill someone?
Right. Yeah.
It's like it's just not worth it, and it's kind of
You're gonna end up blackout drunk one night, wake up the next day, and been like, "Man, I could have been smashing Scarlett Johansson right now."
Yeah, I know.
Bro, the
Ridiculous.
memories hurt so bad when you see old pictures.
Yeah, quit going through your old pics.
Well, I was
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
have
have
this
my fucking bullshit.
All right.
buzzkill.
One food group for life. You're eating it. One food group. You've got protein, you got grain, you got veggies, you got fruit, and you got dairy. I think dairy's immediately out of it. Who the fuck would just choose milk basically for the rest of their life?
That'd be awful.
So you
Milk
got
and cheese.
veggies. If you choose veggies, you're a vegetarian. I guess I respect it, but at the same time, who's going to choose veggies for the rest of their life?
Now,
So for me, it's narrowed down to fruit, protein, grain. Grain would be like pasta and shit like that.
now here's the question. Like, we're gonna die if we don't get a certain amount of like protein and shit. So like, so we are playing that as a card?
You can get protein, I'm pretty sure, from grains and certain vegetables. I think have
Vegetables,
protein,
yeah,
right?
but fruits, you're kind of
There aren't fruits that have protein,
not much.
or very limited.
Not
have to
what it would take to sustain, because you could have too much fruit.
Like 4 avocados a day.
So we're down to protein, veggies, and grain is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Veggie.
so You said veggies?
Yep.
Easy? Easy veg? You know, there's nuts included with protein.
Veggies. I have experienced so much stomach pain and just lifestyle
Well, that's fair.
hampering lately that like sometimes I think about like not eating meats. I do because
What
like
about
sometimes
like chicken, like white meats?
chicken, yeah, I feel fine with chicken, but like beef and like hamburgers, sometimes I just feel like shit. And like like the last couple of days,
Well, you've got stomach issues. Me,
Yeah.
like hamburger is probably my favorite meal on earth. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself on the episode.
I'm a huge burger guy. All right, what about you, Jason?
To be honest, I don't even know what you're talking about because my internet's so butthole.
Food groups. What
Like
would you eat for
if
the
I had to
rest
like
of
give
your
one
life?
up or keep only one or what?
Keep
Only one. Vegetables, protein, grains, which is like pasta. We kind of eliminated fruit as plausible, and dairy. Nobody's gonna choose dairy. I mean, if you did, you're a fucking weirdo.
Dairy. Does that count as eggs? Because eggs have protein.
No, eggs are. So you're saying protein?
Ooh.
No, fuck.
Damn, that is a good ass question.
No, fuck.
Eggs are definitely protein. Like 9,000%. That's not
but
dairy.
They're from like
milk is dairy. Protein.
So you're talking dairy is only milk and cheese and that's it.
Yes. I mean, that's what it would be defined as. Eggs would definitely be protein based.
I feel like that's like.
No, he's right. I just looked it up. Eggs are not a dairy product. It's a protein.
Then I'd probably just go with protein. Just fucking die at some point.
I mean, protein. I think you'd be decently off.
But if you have too much red meat, isn't there like too much iron, and then you're gonna fucking die?
But you also can have nuts and shit like that.
That's true.
Well, I mean, you can always have these nuts. God damn it.
Hey, have you guys heard about Candace?
What the fuck up?
What?
I don't even want to know.
No, have you heard about Candace?
No, what's up with Candace?
Dick Cinderella. Fucking piece of shit.
All right.
What the fuck?
This is basically my last one. One ethnic food group to eat for the rest of your life. You've got Italian, you've got American, you've got Chinese, etc. Greek if you're fucking super fancy. I've only had Greek food maybe once. Mostly for me, like Italian, Chinese, American are up there.
Italian. Fuck, I don't know actually.
That was pretty immediate. You're giving up.
Like tacos, that's tough. Tacos.
Here's what you got to consider. Most of Thanksgiving food, you're giving up.
That's fine.
Wow. That was an easy, not even a close reaction.
To be honest, I don't go like all out on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's like
stuffing,
it's cool.
Or not stuffing. Green bean casserole?
Nope.
What the fuck?
Honey, what? You're an idiot.
I don't eat casserole.
I don't eat green bean casserole. I don't eat the fucking.
You said veggies. You said veggies, and you're gonna knock green beans.
Time out. The first Thanksgiving food that like pops into your head is green bean casserole.
Clearly, your family doesn't know how to cook because I've had some phenomenal green bean casserole.
So have I, but I'm like, I don't care for it. Like I'm okay, if I don't have to have it again, then that's fine with me.
Loser.
I fucking love green bean casserole.
It's so hard to like point my finger because it's like
okay, Nick is down below, Jacob, you're that way.
Yeah.
See, we're all fucked up. Jason's right here, fucking gay boy's right here.
That's pretty right. Are you trying to kiss me?
Like,
Dude.
You saw my meme I sent you. Fucking Brian throwing up. That's how I felt when you said that. Brian, Family Guy, dog throwing up.
And then I sent him a meme of like two like kittens or some shit kissing and stuff.
Oh,
so nice. we've got Italian down here. Apparently I'm fucking the dumbass for liking green bean casserole, you know, fuck me. That'll be a poll on JMad's Twitter. That'll be the next one. Favorite.
Okay, mine's really between Italian and Mexican, but it'd probably be Italian.
What's your favorite like Thanksgiving item then? Is it like the turkey? Is it
No, it would be what is it? The sweet potatoes where it has like the
No.
marshmallows
Yams?
on top. Yams, yes.
No,
Sweet yams.
absolutely not. No.
That shit is bomb.
Those are good too. Those are
So,
great too.
Those
My-
will be. You know what? If you're making me do a poll, it's gonna be my yams versus your green bean casserole.
No, there's got to be 4 options. I like yams. I wouldn't throw them out. I'm not citing it. If yams won, I'd be like, sweet. I think it's called candied yams, by the way.
Candied yams.
Yeah.
What else we adding in there then? Let's continue.
I mean,
this.
It's got to be
Bread
mashed
rolls?
potatoes. You have to put mashed potatoes
Yeah.
in there.
Mashed potatoes gonna take the dub.
And
you
then
would
what
think.
about bread rolls? No?
Eh.
Is that too basic? I mean, I guess you can have those anywhere.
No, what's the
Maybe just
fucking like?
turkey? I mean, turkey is Thanksgiving, you know.
What's the fucking like? I don't know if it's
We
like
can't go with
fruit.
certain things like mac and cheese is technically Italian.
Yeah.
So we can't really throw that in there because
Yeah,
we're doing this.
I kind of
ethnic
like
based.
turkey because, like, you think about turkey when you say Thanksgiving.
I like the honey baked ham more than turkey. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that's good for me because that just means yams.
What about
The
stuffing?
best-
I mean,
Would it be like stuffing? Because I feel like we're talking about sides. We're not talking about turkey or ham. We're talking about like sides.
Stuffing is huge. Maybe my family just doesn't nail it, but I'm not the biggest guy on stuffing.
That's
maybe if
awesome.
I
I'm
had
just saying,
that
like we're
prime
talking
time
like general, the biggest sides.
Yeah, the best
Basically.
Thanksgiving side. I think we're good. Can we get a hell yeah?
So candied yams is number 10 on this.
Candied
Brussels
yams-
sprouts? What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, Brussels. Whoever said Brussels.
Sweet
I like
potato
Brussels
casserole.
sprouts.
That's what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
What?
I think. Yeah.
There's
That's what
just
Jacob's
different
talking about with the
Marshmallows
marshmallows.
on top?
With the marshmallows on top. That's sweet
Yeah.
potato casserole.
There's just different.
What?
names
Where are the
for it.
potatoes
potatoes in it?
It's
Under.
it's like it's
Is that the yam?
yeah.
No. So
The orange potatoes, sweet potatoes. The
I think
potatoes are
isn't
sweet.
yam like totally different?
Isn't a sweet potato a yam almost? I don't
Yeah,
know
they're
what
like the same
big
thing.
difference is
They're
there.
interchangeable, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, you're right. I mean, you're looking at it.
green bean
What else?
casserole. Dude, do y'all like the cranberry sauce?
My dad.
Thank God.
My
That's
dad.
it.
always
Okay,
watched that.
my Thanksgiving plate is usually turkey, ham, a fuck ton of mashed potatoes,
You gotta have
bread,
stuff.
and a bunch of gravy. That's basically my whole
So
Thanksgiving.
you need gravy on your turkey, right?
Absolutely. I need it on everything. I'll put it on the ham. I'll put it all over everything. Because I only get like
This
3 or 4
motherfucker's
things.
gonna die from a heart attack.
You just see
He
like
said, "Fuck cholesterol."
he's like, hey, can
Fuck
you
it,
pass?
dude.
Can you pass
We're all
the
gonna
gravy?
die.
He's just ladling it. Yeah, just
Hell
give me
yeah.
a couple more ladles.
No, basically I'll pour it all over my potatoes, and then whatever's left over, then I'll use it on like my turkey and ham. That's how I do it.
Bro,
Because
no
I
wonder you weigh
eat
so
my
much.
food, like I parcel my food. Like I'll eat my potatoes, then I'll eat my turkey, then I do that.
No
I
wonder
don't
you're
jump
so
from like
fat.
here to there.
Shut up. Jason's not fat.
Did you know?
I'm a lot bigger than I was in high school.
I
Dude,
mean,
show us your belly.
aren't most people, besides the fucking weirdos who dedicate their life to working out?
Yeah, like this douchebag
Dude,
who's never been above 145 pounds.
Right. Must be nice. I always thought I was a bottomless pit, and then I stopped biking everywhere, and I was like, oh shit, I can gain weight. Not just stop
Insane.
biking
Like,
everywhere, but also drink a bunch of the most delicious drink on earth.
hey, it's blue. I like that. Once I stopped playing
Right.
basketball, I started gaining weight.
bro.
Yeah, I love basketball. I don't really I don't have like a group of homies that I can go and play basketball with though. And I don't think I have the bravado and cojones to just go to Melody and fucking try to get into a pickup game, then be below mediocre and people are like, fuck this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Damn it, why'd I pick the white guy? Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Dude,
basically. I'm no Larry Bird.
yeah. Dude, I think I just thought about this. This is just totally off the wall, totally
Okay,
random.
we like it.
I think both of you guys have two like podcasters that I could think about that would just turn you guys on. If we could ever get them on, it would
Who?
turn
Ruben?
you guys on.
I'm down for Ruben.
It sort of fizzled out for me. Like I was his Patreon for like 1 month. It's like he's cool and all, but
Okay, who?
for you, oh shit,
You're good.
I would think it'd be like Grant Cardone because you would
Oh
love.
fuck, yeah, dude!
you
I'm the
would love
biggest
to
boner
talk
for
about
Grant
real
Cardone.
estate. He's he's a business weirdo, you know.
I know exactly who he is. I might have
Mine?
one. Yep.
If I could have like one guest, honestly, it would be Mark Cuban.
That's a solid.
He would be the one. Yeah, all right. I
Okay.
have to read that one. Listen to it. Sorry.
And before Nick says his guy, I want credit because I know who he'd pick. And this shows that I know Nick.
For what is the topic?
A guest.
Podcaster?
If you could have like any celebrity guest, like realistically come on the podcast, I'd have to.
Well, I mean, Grant Cardone isn't quote unquote realistic.
Yeah, that's true. But I think yours would be Dana Beers.
I've read 10X.
Okay.
That's who I think you would pick.
You're 1,000% on the nose.
I do not know.
I was
what
trying
you
to
said.
think.
Dana Beers.
Who the fuck is that?
Look, he's a guy who drinks hella beer. He's my pinned tweet on Twitter. Also, Jason, you need to get on Twitter. Also, 2 other things.
I'm on Twitter.
I looked for you the other day. I couldn't find you. Your name must be abstract.
Friends on Twitter?
I'm literally following you.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
Damn.
Wait.
He is following you. That's fucked up, bro.
Oh, I was looking for my phone. It's right in front of me. Message me. I literally looked up your name, Jason Hexum, and I couldn't fucking find
It's not.
That's fucked.
Well, there we are.
JC Hexum or some shit.
Yourmom.com? Let me click that.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, that dude. Oh, the dude who sent you the birthday thing. I've seen that.
Cameo, not birthday.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't retweet my fucking Dilf Bros fucking tweet.
Just
I literally did.
Anyways,
fuck this guy.
We need to figure out 2 things. One, I think we need to have a consistent schedule on when we release shit.
Yeah.
2, we should work on getting guests in, not only random guests, but guests who also have a podcast, work up the ladder to where it gains some traction.
I think we need to get like Logan Paul.
Dude.
Yeah, Impulsive, bro. They would definitely be down.
Fuck yeah. Grant Cardone went on theirs.
Yeah, I believe it.
I feel like Monday or Tuesdays is like what we've been doing pretty solid.
Yeah, like he posts on Mondays or Tuesdays. We usually record Saturday nights or early Sundays.
1 solid hour. Like I think this is better. Just like 1 hour where it's solid. Like we have ideas and jokes. Because 3 hours.
I mean, you guys brought like no ideas. I had a fucking quick paper of shit. I wrote some shit down.
Okay, so what questions? What we're thinking is we'll probably do like a special episode every once in a while. Like we'll probably do like a live stream, like a live one that you got really mad at. We'll probably do that like every once in a while, just as like a thing for like our viewers,
Yeah, maybe like a once a month thing.
Yeah.
Nick gets drunk.
Yeah. Maybe one time we'll have sober Nick.
What's that?
Like as a special guest, sober Nick.
Cheers.
He's like, fuck that.
Yeah. No, so I'm thinking like special guest, maybe like every 2 weeks? Maybe 3 and once a month.
I mean, maybe start off with that, but honestly, a special guest is almost needed every week or so. Or not needed, but eventually you want to get to that point to where
I mean, but I even consider like Matt or Jacob Ringer or like someone like that, like special guests, like people that aren't consistent like us 3.
That's true.
Fair point.
Did that beer go down like really bad, Nick? Like I see his
sounds like it. My God.
He's like I feel like he just took like 3, like one of those double shots that Kira got him last episode. Like he was struggling. He's just like.
Well, I said I was gonna get 6 down. And wait, let me pee. It'll take like 20
Where are the
seconds.
shots?
You can time me.
Where are the shots?
Somebody get a timer out. I'll take
a
shot in a second. All right.
Like a double.
Anybody got a timer out? All right. 3, 2, 1.
So, fuck this dude.
Dude, I fucking hate Nick, man.
I have AirPods in.
Yeah.
You're so fucking stupid.
At
least we can hear him piss. You know this is like being recorded though, right?
Yeah, dude.
So everyone can hear you pee.
Everybody pees.
What are the flaws of Nick?
Get ready.
While he's out of the room, what are some
Ready.
flaws for Nick?
Once I get back in my chair.
What the fuck? Dude, did you flush?
Yeah.
31.27. You did not flush or wash your hands, so I feel like I shouldn't even stop it. It's literally still going.
Okay, listen. I have a system to where I don't need to wash my hands when I pee.
Yeah, I personally don't wash my hands most of the time.
No,
when I
listen.
pee.
I don't have to. I grab one sheet of toilet paper and I use that to hold my ween while I aim, and then I flush that piece of toilet paper.
That's actually not that.
I just do like that. I just use the waistband. So I'm not like, oh, there we go. I'm not like touching my cock, you know? That's my rule of thumb.
Okay, how much do you like spray on the seat with that? Because there's no way you're 100% accurate.
I'm shooting about 85%. Okay?
Oh my God.
Some of the time I don't lift up the seat, but this time I did because, for time wise, because otherwise I'd wipe her down. All right.
85% of the time.
Take a shot for you guys.
And I do feel bad for my dad because my dad always has to poop like right after he eats downstairs. And I know that's
wild.
That toilet could use some tender loving. Because
I'm glad I got you guys for a little after an hour, especially Jason, because you got the work stuff and whatnot.
Dude, Jason would be on here for like another 2 hours. I'm the one who wants it to be shorter because I know that you guys
it's for content
don't want
purposes.
It that long.
Huh? No, wait, you have to put in the hours, which I know you do have. I know you're doing other shit, but you can take an hour or two to cut up the clips, cut up what's not relevant and whatnot. You do.
Hey, when's the last time you posted these on Spotify?
Bro, I paid for Spreaker like $72 for the year, which is not much. But yeah, I still haven't used that. So I do need to.
You're going to have to.
I need to get on that, and I need to post the episodes on Dilf and Bros YouTube.
Next episode, I want to do an eating competition of sorts.
That's all you're not eating.
Hold on. What are we talking?
J-Man, you got to at least give it a try.
I suck at eating nowadays.
Like hot dogs?
We could do a hot dog.
Because honestly, I genuinely would almost bet on Jacob.
You're lying.
Dude.
You're absolutely lying.
How many hot dogs are we talking? Just like how quick we can eat, like one or two, or like what?
We could do two different things. Who could eat the most and who could eat one the fastest?
Fastest, I have a genuine chance of winning.
I think so. Like, I'll be honest. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to enter in the eating contest.
No, you have to. Even if it's super slow.
Shit.
Even if it's super slow. No, you've got to. For the greater good.
I'm the judge.
You got to inhale wieners, bro. You've got to inhale wieners.
Dude, I hate that sound. You can. The sound like cut out for that last one, luckily. God damn
the
it.
Fuck? You hate that?
So yeah. If you guys want to be a guest host. Wait, are they even a host or are they just a guest speaker?
They're just a guest in general. And we got to reach out. So what you eventually want to do, you get somebody who has like an equal amount of subscribers as you, get them to guest on the show. Then, reach a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. It's a stepping ladder.
And then we get Mr. Beast on here.
Jason.
Then we get motherfucking Dana Beers, #1, Grant Cardone. I don't know how me and him would get along. I hate reading one of his books. So I'm like, I'm not doing any of the shit you're saying I should be.
Dude, he would definitely count audiobooks as reading.
Maybe if he has audiobooks, he probably would. I actually did look into it, Jason. I did look into it, Jason, and there are people who support the legitimacy of an audiobook being compared to actual reading.
Yeah.
I will give you that credit, but I stand by what I said of reading not being listening. But there was a valid argument of, you digest information very similarly, but a lot of it was attention span to reading.
Yeah. So
audiobook, you can kind of multitask. If you're reading, you are just reading. There's other sense.
What I heard, or because I kind of looked into something, is that the most that you like retain the information is if you have to teach it later on. So with most of the stuff that I listen to, it is like financial stuff, real estate, like all that kind of stuff. And that stuff, I do go on the mentality of, I can always tell my coworkers, I can tell this person, because there's a lot of people that I talk finances with, like all that stuff. So certain books, I really focus on, I'm going to have to listen to this whole thing and be able to tell someone about it,
Because I wasn't looking for just somebody's opinion. I was looking for reputable sources. And some of what I was saying was retention to the finer details. Like, if it says like so-and-so like wore a fucking red dress, like you might not remember that if you were listening to the audiobook. I don't know if that's the best example. Right? I mean, that's my favorite color. So, I mean, respect to the red dress.
Crip gang.
I am wearing red shorts right now, but I'm not going to associate with that because in our town, literally, if you're in the wrong part of town, people will be like, yo, this motherfucker's wearing red. Like, I do know people too. That's a real thing in Fresno. Luckily, everybody's equal if they're going to get shot up in my neighborhood.
Where do you live? Do you not live in like Clovis?
No, I don't. I hate when I get called a Clovis kid just because I went to a Clovis school. I'm very proud to have grown up in Fresno my whole life, never lived in Clovis. I had to transfer from the school I was at to Clovis East.
Although when you got in that fight or whatever?
School. Not a fight. I got strength. Yeah, there was no fighting. I got annihilated.
Wait, you're not counting your current residence as Clovis?
No, I'm not counting it. It's Fresno, like on the books. 93727 is Fresno. Man, hopefully
I'm Clovis
down the road.
We're like 1 minute away. That's crazy. It's like that divide. So
yeah, because you're in 93611, right?
93612 Clovis.
And my mom's at 93611.
1 minute away.
But you've got sidewalks and streetlights, no?
Yeah.
I have neither of those.
That is a good.
I always, when I was directing people to my house as a kid, like we've got lights out front, I would just be like, yo, turn onto this street, look for the lights. That's my house.
God damn.
I'm pretty sure there's like 2 chop shops on my street. I've come out front before and been like, yo, why are you parked out front of my house? They roll down the window, it's a fucking cop.
Jesus. So does Kira live with you at your place? Oh, okay.
I mean, you can probably see my closet. It's fucking full as fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's all reversed.
Pretty cool.
Damn.
And there's hella shit in the fucking other. You see my pull-up bar?
Yeah. We see.
I hardly ever use that anymore.
So do you still live with your parents?
Huh? I live with my G-Paw, but it's kind of a complex situation.
Oh, okay.
A couple years ago, I won't get into it. That would be the morbid thing.
Don't worry.
I can get into it, but I mean, I just don't know if it's podcast material. It'd be like
being molested by your.
Yeah, that might have been.
All right.
Maybe next episode.
Well, you've never really lost, You've never really lost anybody, like you said, like besides pets. Like within a 2-month span, the grandma who I've lived with my entire life passed away from cancer that was suddenly fucking found. They said she had 6 months to a year. Then like 2 weeks later, it was like 2 months plus. Then a week later, it was like 2 weeks. The exact moment I got home on lunch, riding my bike back home on lunch from Lowe's, the exact minute I walked in the doors, the exact minute she was pronounced dead. My other grandma, within probably 6 to 8 weeks of that, committed suicide. I had to go into the house, like clean up blood and shit like that off walls.
Jesus. My God,
Yeah.
dude, that's fucking.
My mom just moved like to West Virginia out of nowhere within those few years. It was a crazy couple of years.
Where
Then J-Rod,
in West Virginia?
I don't fucking know, in the woods.
My dad lives out there. Same with my stepmom.
Does he
and my brothers.
actually?
Yeah, no, like for real, like
His last name's not Brown, is it?
it's my last name, Hexum.
Well, I mean, my mom has had 3 last names. Okay, and why he, Marash, O'Malley, Brown, 4. She said 4 last names.
O'Malley? Are you like Sugar Sean O'Malley?
Huh?
Sugar Sean O'Malley?
Dude, I love that fool.
You said O'Malley, so
I think of that all the time. No, that
And
was
how
my
awesome would that be?
stepdad's last name.
How
what
awesome.
the fuck is J-Mad doing?
dude,
Dude,
no.
there's a possibility. I mean, he's a brunette and shit, even though he's got a rainbow hair set.
Right.
No, he's freaking cool. I just listened to his podcast with Impulsive. It's just pretty good.
No way.
Yeah.
That one knockout like 3 to 4 fights ago where he just hits the dude and just is like, this shit's done. That shit instantly made me a fan. I was like, this guy's an OG.
Yeah, he's had some of those like where he knocks the dude and he's like holding back because he's like, bro, I've knocked him and the ref doesn't call it. And then he's like, dude, I gotta keep on punching this fucking dude. What are you doing?
And his
Ridiculous.
1L was based off of like, that wasn't a loss.
He explained the whole thing. He said that there's like a nerve in your calf that like shuts your foot off. And the guy hit it with his toe. He's like, I watched it. Basically, like when he stepped back, his foot just gave out. He's like, because he hit the nerve. He's like, so
that's like some Miyagi shit. Like, yo, this is your chakra.
Yeah.
But no, in my mind, he's undefeated. People got
That's what he said.
People got pissed that his last fight got called, and I'm like, bro, the significant strikes, like literally that ref did exactly what he should have.
Yeah.
Like that fool is gonna have brain damage off that fight alone.
Ridiculous. He's like, bro, he said his knuckles are still bruised after like 3 months. Yeah.
I got iron knuckles, fortunately.
God damn. No, but he was talking about like he parties like a lot.
I know.
Like
he also screams.
So he's like, I might need to chill out with this.
The dude I punched when we got in a fight, the sound heard worldwide. Like when I punched him in his face, it left like a fucking. His face was fucked up for like a month plus. Didn't even face my knuckles because when I got into like, you know, junior high school, everybody gets fucking J-Mad. In junior high school, you know, everybody has the rage. You're going through fucking all these times you're not used to. You're growing up. Instead of doing like, I grew up like, also there was self-harm in my family. Like I'm saying, I had a few years of fucked up shit. I didn't do that personally, but you know, when your loved ones do it, it's almost worse. The way I dealt with it was I would punch shit, but I never wanted to like punch a wall that I would break through or a door. So I would punch shit unbreakable like bricks and shit like that. So when I fucking hit this dude in the face and just fucking wrecked his face, he went home and one of the people I know went back with him. Like they were worried I broke his face. Like I broke his cheekbone or something. Because it was fucking.
Yeah. But I've only been in one fight. I've actually like broke my knuckles off the goddamn fight.
That was probably my main fight I've been in, and I'm super pissed that I was too faded. Like, and we fought on asphalt to where I knocked myself out.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend getting in fights. To all you young viewers, avoid it if you can. What
was your one fight?
Guy was just being like, we were actually like buddies like before, and like I don't remember like what happened exactly. But he was like, bro, like your mom should have aborted you. And I'm like, all right, it's game. So I'm like, all right, we'll meet here. And we fucking, yeah. I was like, nope, I'm done. So.
Can we address J-Mad real quick?
Honestly, sometimes you just have to ignore it. He's expressing himself. He missed out on all those high school years of expressing himself. So now he's doing it now.
I mean, tell that to Mad Dog the rapper. He expressed himself in a way there. But J-Man, I can't clip any of this. Like, you're doing some weird shit. But I can't
Yeah, can
clip
you
it
like
because
talk
it's
at least? Like,
me and Jason talking about serious
Hold on.
stuff, and you're back here just like,
yeah, have you ever been in a fight, dumbass?
No.
no.
Do you want to be in a fight? I'll fight you.
No.
Can we
It would
talk
have
about
to
the
be
one
sport-
time you hit someone?
The
It'd have to be
closest
sports related for him to get in a fight. He gets competitive. It would
You're
have
not
to
wrong.
be sports related.
the closest I'd say, like the most aggressive I've ever gotten close to a fight. Me and my buddy Jacob Stanley. I guess I should turn this shit off. This is kind of fucking with my head.
Okay, now we gotta get serious. Okay, you and Jacob Stanley. I've heard about this guy.
Me and Jacob Stanley would like wrestle in my backyard and shit. And okay, there we go. We would wrestle in the backyard on my trampoline, and it was just like a cool, fun time. It was just like what teenage bros do. You know, we're just like just
Can you
fighting.
turn off the
each other.
black and white?
Okay. Fighting each
Jesus, get your fucking light on, dude. This is
Fight.
amateur hour.
my God.
Fucking Jason had the decency to turn on his LED. You're treating this like it's a garage band. I'm trying to make this shit happen, my guy.
I am Doofus Mcdooface.
Jason looks like a fucking sex symbol. You look like a fucking bag of poop that I just lit on fire to piss off my neighbor at their front door. I fucking rang
Okay,
the
you
doorbell.
and Jacob Stanley had sex on your trampoline.
We would
Thank you.
fight on my trampoline, right? And this dude had me to like 60 pounds because I've always been skinny. He was maybe like an average, if not like a touch chubby. But like, remember, I'm hella skinny. So like, I can't gauge average to people. We were getting into it. We would like do UFC type stuff where it's like tap out. I straight was choking this fucker out and it was getting intense. Like I choked him out and like he tapped out. But I was so in the moment. I was so furious, even after winning, that like right over here, just this wall that pops out, I punched the shit out of it because I was just so angry, even after winning. And he was terrified of me. Once again, this guy's big compared to me, like taller than me, 60 plus pounds on me. And he was like, bro, like I don't want to like fight with you anymore because like that was like too much. Like you terrified me. Like I have. You guys know, because Jason, you've seen what happens when I get angry at video games and shit.
No.
You get angry?
I have
What?
I have inner retard strength, like where I would like kill someone.
I don't think you can say that. I do not think you can say that.
Oh well.
You fuck me.
What? Hold on.
Flip it.
He fucks me in
What?
video games.
Clip it. Okay, what time
This
is it? Okay,
fucking-
about an hour and 26 minutes in.
My video game butthole, J-Man. Fucks me. What's the time?
We're about an hour and 25 minutes in.
Yeah, I love how I
Play
said
Call
an
of
hour,
Duty.
and you guys just don't want to stop.
Fuck.
All I'm saying is I get angry. So when I get angry nowadays, I make sure I'm home alone and I make sure that it's just off of video games. I can't allow anything real life related to piss me off, or I will genuinely like ruin my life or do some harm to certain people. So that's why I would never fight anyone, because I genuinely think I'm such a passionate person that I would not be able to stop, to either where like I would keep going and keep getting the shit beat out of me, or I would keep going and really hurt the other person. That's just my thoughts on fighting.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. I've always said the only way I would lose a fight is either you knock me out or just nothing.
Yeah.
And that's how my last fight ended, was I knocked myself out and knocked myself out on the asphalt, and it ended. Although I was winning.
Idiot.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I had witnesses, thank God. I wish I didn't have witnesses because it wouldn't have gotten to that point. I had him on the ground. I had his head fucking right here. He's the one, he fucking tackled me, to be fair. I didn't sprawl because I was too drunk to fucking actually sprawl out and get that shit. But when he tackled me, I just got his fucking head right here, you know. Obviously, he's coming at me. I fucking grappled that shit. And then we were on the ground, and I just had his head right here, and I was bop, bop, bop. And then they stood us up because they were like, gentlemen's fight. If you would have caught me on the street, I don't know when I would have stopped. It's like you, J-Mad. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm almost mad that it was like a public thing. Because I'm like, if he would have had more than fucking the side of his face fucked up. That's for sure.
You would have took his pants off and fucked him,
Yeah,
right?
you would have had sex with him, right?
Exactly.
Well,
Who
guys,
wouldn't have?
this has been an extremely eventful episode of Dilphin Bros.
Beautiful. We have some good clips.
Nick has definitely built a tower worth finishing on. What do you got? 7?
I think you need to like actually save all these cans and eventually like build like an actual like castle, like a building.
The castle behind him. So like his backdrop is like,
and like you can like glue them together. That way they all like stay, and then you can like just keep on, you know. I think
I've done it before.
Yeah, he had a
I've done
massive
it.
tower. I remember that.
I'll send the picture to both you and J-Mad.
Yeah.
Maybe we can end this with just a picture of my tower.
Post it on Twitter.
But I don't really have the room for it anymore. I'm so pissed. Coors Light has never liked or retweeted any of my tweets, and I literally have a neon sign in my room. Coors
Bud
Light
hasn't for me either. Not a lot of Bud Light.
I guess you just have a small penis, Nick.